Universal has finally announced what's being built at Universal Studios Florida, and it's about what we expected. In 2027, a new Fast and Furious roller coaster will debut in the park, similar to the one already announced at Universal Studios Hollywood. In this video, we'll discuss all the new details, including an update on Fast and Furious Supercharged. Let's start off with the coaster. Unfortunately, we haven't got a ton of new details here, but what we do have is still pretty exciting. This coaster will officially be named Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift, sharing the name with the coaster at Universal Studios Hollywood. Honestly, I'm kind of confused about this. I guess the idea is that the plot of these rides will be basically the same, but I don't see why they couldn't have just called this Orlando Drift and called it a day. I mean, it's not even in the Hollywood area of the park. Rip Ride Rockit had this exact same issue, and I figured that this would be an excuse to fix it, but I guess not? I don't know, naming issues aside, the rest of the coaster looks great. It's going to share the same 360-degree drifting ride vehicles found on the Hollywood version of the ride, which means that the cars should look fairly similar on both. In fact, I'd expect a lot of this ride's design to stay the same, from the brick loading station at the front to the black ride track as you're on the ride. Regardless, the layouts will be drastically different. While Hollywood's version takes place on a hillside overlooking LA, Orlando's version takes place on a narrow slice of the park's backstage area. Orlando's track will also feature a 170-foot spike, making this the tallest coaster at the resort and probably a pretty fast one too. I mean, Velocicoaster goes 70 miles per hour with a 154-foot height, so who knows how fast this one will go. Unfortunately, we haven't got details like speed or track length quite yet, but I'm sure that will be coming in the next few months. Regardless, this spike has been heavily speculated before, but the height still comes as a bit of a shock. This is a pretty small and narrow plot of land with very little space to work with for an actual layout. I'm excited to see what the layout looks like as a result of that, as this huge spike is sure to change the sightlines of the park. One other thing that was announced as part of this reveal is that Fast and Furious Supercharged will be permanently closing sometime in 2027. This has been heavily requested by many people, myself included, and I can say without hesitation that this was by far the most hated ride in this park. It's good to see that this ride basically takes the place of that old one and frees up a spot for another attraction in that huge ride building in the coming years. Which attraction that will be is hard to say, but there have been a few rumors floating around that we can discuss in a future video. But for now, what do you think about all this? Are you excited for this new coaster, or do you wish it was something else? Let me know in the comments down below, and check out this video for my ranking of every ride at Universal Studios Florida. Thanks for watching, subscribe for more, and I'll see you all next time.